The players who have had success with the bat in this tournament so far, they've played good, strong cricket shots, hit through the line, not tried to improvise a great deal. They've just gotten a good base and committed to their stroke. Gets funky, nearly loses wicket. Not going to be out, probably too high, and I don't think there's too much going. But all of a sudden, Anisul starts getting a little bit cheeky, gets himself in a bit of strife.
He kept on pleading that he's got himself in the front of the wicket, but Liton Das said no. Shariful thought that he had his man, but it's the positive nature of the batting with what we've seen so far as we look at the replay of the previous delivery. Too high, and probably missing the off stump also. It just relaxes the dugout. Seeing what both these batsmen have done so far, so they would be thinking, yes, if the opener so far, so they would be thinking, yes, if the openers can go in and pick up runs so quickly, then there is a chance for them to chase it. It's a very, very positive start for Rajshahi.
Oh, I think this chase is well, absolutely. Team line looked too high to me, probably just sliding past the off stump. Wow, closer than most of us thought, but good call all the same, just trimming the bail. No need for the shot. Playing so well with good, strong cricket shots. Absolutely no need to get too funky. On the charge, easy as you like. Just keep doing that. Fantastic batting. On the charge, get a good pace, commit. High PTC boundary.
The positive intent from the batsman, allowing him to free his arm. He's ready to take on the bowler. And the moment he took over, he knew if he could take it over the mid-off fielder's head, it's always going to be a boundary. Good execution in the end from the batsman.
If you can play shots like that, then you really don't want to play the shot that he played earlier on.
Up and away! What a beauty! So all the batsmen here this evening, an absolute cracking start here for Rajshahi. 13 off it, 43 without loss.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.movie।
প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলা।
And that's the reason why the net run rate is what you see in the screen, -1.242. Just thinking they should have actually gone and scored those runs a little bit quicker and get that run rate higher, because that might be the case for the playoffs. Maybe the run rate will come, and if it does come, then that might just hurt them.
Well, in a group of 5, there's almost certainly going to be 2 teams with the same points. So that run rate, I think we actually mentioned the first game after. Remember us having the same conversation. The first game of the tournament, the net run rate is going to be so crucial. When you've got 5 teams and 8 matches, teams are bound to beat each other. So I think that run rate's absolutely crucial. The previous over. This is a cracking shot. An absolute beautiful shot. He's shown us all the shots here. He's got down the ground, he's got leg side, he's got an uppercut. Beautiful.
Now, he's not a big man. He's not a big lad there, but he packs the punch. Whenever he's played the shot, it's gone like a rocket. Musattek Hussain is the new bowler.
Well, as always, it's important that we look after ourselves with our organic air sanitizer. That's how you're going to do the needful. We're going to look after me here. We're going to keep ourselves safe and keep ourselves healthy. Keep cleaning those hands at home, folks. Keep your social distancing, wear your masks. Go over the top. Absolutely easy as you like. He got the width. You can always see through the helmet, if you look closely, you can just see Shanto's eyes lighting up. The matter you enjoyed it.
Definitely, it's a very good shot indeed. Because right in the slot, all you need to do is just put that ball over the infield head and it will race towards the fence for four. Positive start from these two batsmen.
Paying close attention as the 50 comes up to Captain Shanto, because I can almost see his eyes just getting bigger and bigger as these balls are looped up to him from the spinner. He fancies it this evening, yeah, he's ready. He's seeing the ball like an absolute beach ball.
50 comes up. Remember, cottogram has got the highest runs in the power play, which was 54 without loss, and they've already reached 50. They still have one over to go. That is a match on. Chase on. Nice got that. It's only a single, but what a start this is from Minister Rajsahi.
Well, it's the commitment. Both of these batsmen, when they decide to go for a stroke, they've been committed absolutely 100%. There's been no half measures, whether they're trying to hit over the top or through the infield. Absolutely fantastic commitment, and it's, again, the team's watching back in the hotel. It's how you go about your business. 5 overs bowled, 51 without loss.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafa.
Brilliant, his depth bowling has been fantastic, showing all the tricks.
Yeah, what is important for Rajsahi is that they picked up a boundary in every over so far, and that's the reason they've scored 51 and it's just 5. Can Mustafa Rahman once again change things in favour of cottogram? We'll have to wait and see, because it's turning out to be a really good pitch for the batsman to play big shots.
Again on the charge. Wants 2. Youngster should get back for 2. Of the Fizz you mentioned, Panthers having a wonderful campaign, showing us all the tricks of trade. These are the top wicket takers of the Bangabandhu T20 Cup. Shahid Al-Islam's been excellent. Mukadul, I think, has been very, very impressive. Shariful's been good. The Fizz, 9 wickets. Absolutely sensational skill sets. Pace, Yorkers, slow balls, that supple wrist that he's got. Up and over. Easy pickings. Trickling away. He hauled in, but it's another good stroke. You know this young man, Anisul, pretty well. Tell us a little bit about him, because he's very impressive.
This guy is another domestic pick here for Rajshahi. I had a chat with the head coach of Rajshahi's head coach, Sarwar Imran. He said to me that he is going to be the X factor for his side. This guy.
These times you've got to make sure that you stay safe, and you also make sure the people around you are almost one more time. They needed a breakthrough, and it's come from Mustafizur Rahman.
Well, when you're hot, the Fizz. And when things are going your way, you get a little bit of lady luck. This is nothing more than a strangle, leg side strangle. It's probably one of the worst bowls he's bowled all tournament, but he gets a little bit of luck. A little feather, it's a good catch. Good catch down the leg side. It's a beauty. Beauty for the Fizz. 10th of the tournament. That's what they're saying. Shanto's got to go. Enterprising 25, 56 for 1. Tail up here, the Fizz picked up a wicket at his first. Leg side strangle. Mohammad Ashraful's the new man, all the experience, he's going to need it.
What fully left Mohammad Ashraful. He had a previous wicket we were talking about. Not the type of delivery that he intended to pick up a wicket, but it gave him one. Mohammad Ashraful, the new man in, experienced player. 103 is best, strike rate of 115. He needs to play a good knock, and talking about the wicket, shading down the leg side. Najmul just got a little bit bad on it and was indeed a good take in the end by Liton Kumar Das. Just a feather touch there. He was dejected walking back towards the dressing room.
Yeah, and he walked. Not often you see batsmen in this day and age walk, so good to see. Distraught because he played so well. He was timing the ball beautifully. Good partnership all the same. 56, excellent start. Well, a couple of shoulders, arms. Great start, the Fizz. Gets a wicket, 5 off it. 56 for 1.
বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Wickets in the kitty in his T20 career. Anisul is going to be on strike. Period of rebuilding required here after the fall of the skipper's wicket. The power play was compact, to say the least. Anisul was swiveling round. Najmul Hasan Shanta was seizing them through the covers and lofting them over the top. It's scintillating to watch those down the ground, going through the shots. He's not going to lag behind. And it's still the left-right combination. Put the pressure on the bowlers, but this was possibly a ball that Mustafizur Rahman didn't expect to get a wicket with. Down the leg side, could have gone for a wide, instead got a little tickle. And Liton Dash did the rest.
Best power play in the Bangabadhu T20 Cup. And it's come in the way of Minister Group Rajsahi. Nice to see, Sharia. Finally the batters, eh? Nice to see, Sharia. Finally the batters, eh? Having a good time out in the middle. There you go, confirmation.
Well, they were on their merry way till that ball of wicket. So I suppose, as I mentioned, a period of rebuilding. And Mohammad Ashraful, with his experience over the years, will know the situation. He's faced that kind of scenario before. Hasn't had a good tournament so far. This is his opportunity to make an impression. Wow! Use of the feet once again, but this time checking a shot at the last moment.
Love the way Imon uses his bottom hand, a very strong bottom hand. He's generating a lot of power and timing with that bottom hand.
The thing I really liked about that particular power play was that Minister Group Rajsahi didn't really rest on their laurels and say, well, you know what, let's keep wickets in hand, let's not overly express ourselves. They took it to the bowlers. They were positive in every aspect of it. Right, 7 overs done, 60 for 1.
আমি তো ওই করে বুঝি
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.movie।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.movie।
Sadiq comes to bowl. Mustafiz got the wicket last over from that end.
Well, with the evening type of Musaddiq's bowling, it can be a little scary at times. Talking about times, it's tea time. Enjoying the aroma.
It's my time of the day. This is when I flourish the best. Tea, Kadi and Kazi tea, it gets me wild. Oh, me and Sharia later on the rooftop.
Well, later is later. For the moment, concentrate on your work, please. You're almost nodding off to sleep.
No, I'm just preparing him just for our cup of tea that I promised him later. I don't share, but tonight I will.
In the meantime, there have been 2 singles. Needs to just tighten it up. Prepare to maneuver the balls.
See, this is another opportunity for Mohammad Ashraful to sort of announce himself into the tournament, into the T20 Cup. Just Ashraful sort of announce himself into the tournament, into the T20 Cup. Just show us those flashes that we saw in the early 2000s. He's got it, capabilities, they're there, but that's what he's produced thus far.
To 5 overs will dictate how Rajshahi performs in this match. Ashraful had a decent match against Khulna, but other than that, nothing really so far.
Both innings seem to be going in a similar kind of direction. Very good, solid power play, and then meandering about for a short while, and then the pickup later on. That is the phase of play now, with just the singles coming, nothing more than that. But it's important, it's imperative to go for the second run. Eyes of the fielders on the batters, allowing that little fumble, little shake of the head. Couple of runs of that.
They are good running between the wicket. That was early call, fast running, picks up 2 runs.
Completed 6 to 6 for 1.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু
Yeah, strange times, COVID times, but the ACE virtual fan zone is keeping everybody at home, feet up, rooftop, in your lounge, keeping engaged with the match.
Goes big. Enough of the waiting. Gone a long, long way. That's a superb IPDC maximum.
That's the strong bottom hand of Imon. The ball was there to be hit. The way he pulled out the shot, that was brilliant. 84 meters. That's a long, long IPDC 6.
Whoa! Oh, that's coming down with snow. Clean hit. Against the spin as well. It's more about the length, isn't it? It's nice and full. It's in the arc, and he's able to just free the arms.
Understandably looking a little disappointed, but he pretty experienced, try and overcome that initial onslaught in the over. Balls like that, just short of a length, chopped away, and finding the boundary once again.
You are asking which bowler are they going to target, and that's Taijul. That was a shot wide once again. The batsman went back, cuts for IPDC boundary. That was a quicker ball, but it was short and wide. Well timed for IPDC boundary.
Yeah, overcompensates. Width on the off stump. He didn't want to go at the stump because he's gone for 6 over cow corner. Now he's gone wider. Hawkeye boys, oh, you're doing an excellent job. Cut away. Threads the gap. Picks up 4. Searching for a second. Bowler's end. This is good cricket.
Excellent stuff. After the 2 big hits for 6 and 4. Just ensuring they play with soft hands away from the fielder and put the pressure on the fielder. Quick run between the wicket. Get yourself a double. Already 12 from this over with the last ball to come in the 9. Content to swivel round, get a single, finish the over on a high. 9 done, 79 for 1. That should be the signal for the...
বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার ওয়ান অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.movie।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskeen Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল, 24টি খেলা। বঙ্গবন্ধু টি-20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর, লাইভ and exclusive only on D Sports.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার ওয়ান অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.movie।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিম করুন রোম্যান্স, কমেডি, থ্রিলার, ক্রাইম, অ্যাকশন, যে কোনো ধরনের অরিজিনাল কন্টেন্ট।
নাটক কিংবা হিট সিনেমা, যা কিছুতেই মনে টানে। সিরিজ হোক আর সিরিয়াল, সব
for 1 and rajsahi 79 for 1. So we have seen a great battle out there. Both the coaches were out discussing their strategies. This is the crunch time of this game. The team which uses this time will come up winners.
What do you think each sort of coaching party had to say to their players? What sort of messages were sent out there?
I think the coach came and told Imon, the way you are batting, you carry on. Probably to Ashraf will say, like, look for the singles, and if there's a ball, you hit it and show some intent.
At the risk of repeating myself, after any kind of break, you've got to be careful.
What will be, will be. Amen.
It's all right to say c'est la vie, but there's always sometimes you're giving the strength and the mindset and the approach to maybe make your own luck. So that's what Ashwin does. Careful is the word. All right, we have match number 11 on Friday. There's some different timings, as you notice. Fortune Borichal and Gemcon Khulna are going to clash at 11:50. Match starts at 12, and the second match is at 4:50 p.m. 5 o'clock start, I think.
Yeah, that's quite an early start on Friday. And that's a 50. Anasul off 34 deliveries. He's been exciting. His first 50, 6 fours and 1 6. Lovely to see. Exciting.
He has been entertaining. Some of the shots he pulled out today was brilliant. This will give a lot of confidence to this young kid. Must be very happy.
At the other end, you've got the senior partner, maybe struggling a little with his return. But as we mentioned a short while earlier, he has this opportunity with his return. But as we mentioned a short while earlier, he has this opportunity to prove that he is back in the fray, fighting hard, he's trying to concentrate.
The over straight after the strategic timeout has yielded 6 runs, 85 for 1.
ওই হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে বা ফেসবুকে নক দিও না, হ্যাঁ ইউটিউবের সামনে চলে আসবে। হ্যাঁ জানি, দেখছি ওই সামনে
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.movie।
Between these top of the figures. That's the 50 that he compiled. It's been a delight to watch.
Has been the timing, the placement, the choice of shots was excellent. I hope he carries on. Leads him there to bat longer. The strike rate has been impressive, 146. Well done, young man.
Oh, he's got to do a Liton dash, hasn't he? Hold things together, keep it going, get some support from the other end, from different partners.
Yeah, what I like about this particular innings is that he hasn't shown any fear. He's gone out there and said, these are my strengths. I'll capitalize in this region. If it's a bad ball, I'll jump all over it. He hasn't allowed the bowlers to settle. So that is sort of pushed cottogram into a position of defense to some degree. Yeah, they're trying to plug all the boundary holes, or the boundary riders are in place. Innovation, but nearly to his demise. Ashraf nearly thinks to steal a single there, but I don't know if that shot was on.
This particular shot haven't produced anything today. We have seen 2 wickets, and now after batting such a beautifully, why are you playing this shot?
Good question. Sometimes batsmen is predetermined. Good question. Sometimes batsmen is predetermined, playing their shots without looking at the merit of the ball, and more often than not land in trouble. Strikes, drives it down the ground, comfortable run.
Interception points versus spin, front foot. The extension. Meeting the ball on most occasions in front of them. But it's all in front of that front pad. They're playing everything within reach, yes, long levers and reaching the ball, but everything in front of them. So at the ball all the time. And I think the pitch has allowed them to do that as well.
The pitch has played brilliantly today. The later match, the night match, was chilling onto the bat. Good pace, true bounce. It made sure the batsman can hit through the line.
Full toss, swivels it around, tries to play it wide of the fielder at mid-wicket. Does well to cover a bit of ground and stop that ball.
Yeah, he's just having a look at his bat, at the low part of it, close to the toe. And his eyes lit up. Thought, where can I put this? Anywhere on the leg side, but the timing's not there. It allows the man to come round. If he gets all of that, there's no chance for that man in the deep.
Well, Ashraf went for a shot, got the inside edge onto the pads. No damage done. Dot ball to finish the over after 11. It's 89 for 1.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imru, the Savior. তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি-20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ and exclusive only on T Sports.
হল বন্ধ
Put that punch and that impetus into the innings.
I'm just a bit curious. Is the way Ashraful is batting, is it going to put some pressure on Anisul?
I think you've answered your own question.
He said it. Yeah, he's struggling. 10 of 14. Trying his best at times, trying the big shots, but not really middling the ball. What do you do? Just push and give it back. It's up in the air. Now, that will be a bit of good fortune for him.
Oh, he's then also answered you in the sense that he's taken a risk. Fortune, because this could have gone to any of the fielders behind the wicket.
I'd like to see this intensity more. That was an arm ball. He played a sweep. Yes, he mistimed it. There was a top edge, but the intensity is there. It was an arm ball. He played a sweep. Yes, he mistimed it. There was a top edge, but the intensity is there. The intensity should be there.
At least some mental relief from the pressure. It's up in there once again, hanging in air and falling. Oh dear, he slipped.
He's been put down. Opportunity given, and it's gone a begging, and there's more runs on offer. Spares, extras. Let's see the umpire. How many have we got here? There's a boundary for overthrows. They've run 2. Is it 6? Is it 5? Is it 7?
Ashraful must be loving it. Just couple of balls earlier, we were talking about the intensity. He then hits a 4, and now a gift. It was put down, a decent effort. Then the fielder threw, but what was Mossadegh thinking? Just gave away 6 runs.
The 100 has come up in the meantime. Smile of relief on Ashraful's face. Here's the throw once again. It turns around. That was second attempt at the other end. Caused the problem.
He's got 6 without hitting it out the ground. Easy game.
Waited and waited, but just couldn't play it past that fielder. Short turn.
Is it the IPTC seat?
You got. Yeah. 41, the second 50. Managed to put the brakes on ever so slightly. God, oh dear, that's up in the air. Come on, someone's gonna get it. Simply done, easily done.
Goodness, Mossadegh. He's had a full go at him. Lots of words said right there. My goodness. Anyway, the demise of Ashraful. This is how it's happened.
Once again, a seam-up ball. Ashraful just balloons it and Mustafiz holds it safely. He must be disappointed. Ashraful going out for 20, 100 for 2.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Rajshahi Fazle Mahmood. 391 runs in his T20 career. Got a 50. Needs to give some support to his partner.
Fazle Mahmood Rabbi has been in decent touch. Still a lot of batting to come. That's the wicket. Ashrafullah, short ball, he made a mess out of it, top edging it, and that was nicely held by Mustafiz.
Fazle Mahmood can cloud the ball about. At the moment, he'll be focused on ensuring that can cloud the ball about. At the moment, he'll be focused on ensuring that Shoma Sharkar just what was almost happening there.
Yeah, this is a stage of the game where Cottogram have really put pressure here, and that they started to pick up wickets. So Mr. Fizz will definitely have his say in the last sort of 6 overs. He'll have to bowl after he's allotted 4 and he has 3 in his back pocket. So the game has definitely slowed down quite a bit for Ministry Group Rajshahi. It's about how they're going to get out of it. It's going to be the challenge. And this is where Cottogram really need to understand. Another 2 tight overs here, they could pick up another 2 wickets very easily and really put pressure in this run chase. And it's all 56 or 40, you would say, generally all around the wicket. Except behind square, and you probably say that left shot he tried to get over the keeper's head, probably the most quiet part.
I would love to see how Anis approaches now. He has just lost a partner. He's in decent touch, batting in 56.
I think he'll continue in the same vein as he has. Seems to be comfortable in his natural game. It's not overawed by the situation. You should not be as a settled batsman. So it's up to him to really take over the reins and guide his partner, the new guy. And if he gets a few runs from the other end, then slowly build up the partnership. But he should not confine himself to unnecessary defensive shots. Not confine himself to unnecessary defensive shots.
Aware of that, be in touch with that. And when you're in touch with it, it allows you to also understand the state of the game. Bashundara Mask, good to see. More. Yeah, you're doing the right thing, gentlemen.
Oops, he loses his run up. Only ambles in.
Having a bit of a cough. May have run into a fly. Oh yeah, swallowed the fly. Well, maybe not. Never seen a fast bowler run in with his mouth open.
Touch. Did he get a hand to it? He's appealing for the run out at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, good awareness. Just get the hand down on it. Ask the question, why not? You have the ability to check if it's millimeters, if it's a chance, even if it's a little one.
Really stroking it down the ground, and he had the chance to put a fingertip to that one. How far was the non-striker backing up? There you see just getting the maybe tips of the fingers touching the ball. Is Shomo thought so?
Nowadays, I have seen bowlers practice that. Just trying to deflect that safe, that looks safe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. But it's worth a look, worth a question.
I like Mahmood and he's backing up there because on some days you think this is very innocuous and it'll just go past you and I can be backing up a long way, but look at him, he's intentional in getting back. Good. I'm sure that umpire will give us the all green, and there it is, confirmation. Just a question asked at the end, after 13, 105 for 2.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ
Anisul at 58 of 42. And he's still there, very close call for a run out. But the new man with him also needs to put his bid in the partnership.
Dia Rahman, the new bowler. Right and medium. 22 wickets, but a very high run rate.
Are they going to target him? Let's wait and see the approach taken by Anisul. Didn't know where that went.
Lydia, I would like to ask you, would you like to see Mehdi bat up the order a bit?
Yes, because he's dangerous. I think that he would have fed off more off Anasul because he's dangerous. I think that he would have fed off more off Anasul because they play a similar sort of game. But the thing about Mehdi Hassani, he plays 360, so he's very difficult to defend against. You'd have to almost set a ring field, and for Mahmood. Bowl them! The dip in the tempo, the intensity, the runs weren't coming. He's gone across one that has stayed down. The bowling change has yielded a reward.
Zia comes, Zia strikes. That was an off-cutter. He posed that pretty well. There was not enough bounce for Imon to hit it over mid-wicket. Isn't he delighted? That is a crucial breakthrough.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল
Two new batsmen on the crease. Two new batsmen on the crease. Mehdi has been impressive with the bat and the ball. He has been the 360 guy for Rajshahi in this tournament.
Yeah, and he's out there because one stays low. Almost halfway down, just doesn't get up. Imon commits to it, and it just continues to die and die towards the stumps.
Really slowed it down. I think it was 108 Ks. Batsman expecting a little more pace, a little more bounce. Wasn't there. Slithered through. As Sharia mentioned, two new batsmen in the crease. getting the runs will be more difficult. But in Mahdi Hassan, as you both were mentioning, he's a guy who can play all around the ground. So doesn't have much time to do it, but he's very capable.
That's a good point. He doesn't have much time, but I think that his body language and the intensity of the way I think he thinks and the way he goes about scoring his runs, he's going to be able to put pressure on the fielders and the bowlers. So already they'll understand that he's going to be able to put pressure on the fielders and the bowlers. So already they'll understand that he's probably the danger man in this particular scenario. So get opportunities that get him going.
It's been an exceptional over. We were wondering when Dia Rahman came into bowl that batsmen were going to target him. Instead, just the other way around. Funny old game this. Given away 2 runs, taken the prize wicket of Aniso. Runs a long way into this bowling run-up. Pretty long, but not the paciest. That one deviating down the leg side. Only bring a single. An excellent over. 14 done, 108 for 3.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Come in at talking about capability of Mahdi. Not only ahead of Mahmood, the save just shift him up to 3, give him a chance there, give him a chance to settle down and play into his natural attacking array of shots. Oh, he's played that wonderfully well. Just didn't hit it too hard, but the placement was immaculate.
See, I don't think there's a lot of pace on this particular delivery. But because he's thinking of scoring, because he's so positive, he gets into a good position and threads the gap. Picks up 4 effortlessly.
I love the energy he has brought to the ground. Straight away he ran 2, and now the ball was short and wide. While he did, just placed it to IPTC boundary.
And now, Zapesh back. He knows where his thing is. I think his hut hit it flush on those advertising hoardings.
Oh yes, that little dip that happened in their innings, all of a sudden we see a little bit of acceleration, a bit of positivity, a bit of presence at the crease. He gets all of this.
That was a wide, slower ball. Mehdi timed it to perfection. That's a brainer for the umpire.
It's an interesting one, that, because there has to be a demarcation of where the boundary wedges are. That almost looks like it's gone under the wedge. Because it's not sitting flush. But in terms of what we're seeing here, it looks as if it's bounced well within visually. So, yeah, third umpire, TV umpire. Oh. What are you going to give us here? Shamim, what do you think?
He'll be in too much. He'll have to look at that over and over again. Maybe a different angle. Well, I suppose can't get any better than that. Maybe can zoom it in. Seemed to be on the bounce, at least here, from this angle.
Visually, for me, I think that's gone on the bounce. But just that wedge is sitting up a bit. You've almost got to then decide. Does it hit it before it goes in? And I think they'll probably give 4. Yes. IPDC 4. Yes. IPDC 4.
Game is trying to thread that needle at backward point, but also of that opportunity for a run.
Yeah, for me, because of the quality of him, I think he's missed out there. I think he could have threaded the gap again and picked up another.
Yeah. In this ball, the pace was there. He just couldn't place it properly. He must be thinking, I have missed a boundary hitting opportunity.
That's deviating down leg. Now the batsman trying to tickle it around the corner. Didn't possibly get a bit of bat on that. Should be a leg by. Possibly get a bit of bat on that. Should be a leg by.
Okay.
He has been in pretty
No,
good
it's the
run.
market
In
feature. The
West
TV
Indies
feature.
Cup, he was outstanding.